Velvet and Vines Design. Welcome to my page. Thanks for being here. And we're here on a free Friday feature that I'm doing every Friday here on my channel. And it's all about how to be a boho BadA. So come on in. I'm going to pull up my channel to see if I can view comments. And then we're going to hop right into this Lasso wreath. And I'm doing this for a friend. So come on in. There we are. So, how's everybody doing on this Friday night? I'm a little bit later than normal, but I'm here. So, I'm just try to get my comments pulled up. It's not as easy as you would think. It takes a minute or so for, I guess, all the interwebs to connect and know that I'm live. So. Come on in, say hi. If you're catching me later, tell me hi. And if you're really enjoying these, how to be a boho BadAs. So, I can tell that I'm live, but I can't see comments. Isn't that funny? So, I'm gonna have a watcher. Well, I can't see your comments, so not sure what that means. Right? I don't know. I think I accomplishing the YouTube thing and that I'm not. So anyway. Oh, there, we got the comments. All right, let's hop into it. So this is a lasso wreath. I love, this is an authentic lasso. I love making wreaths on these. And this is going to be for a friend, and so I'm doing it more in her color style, her taste. And she really loves teal and black, so I'm working those colors in. And so, I've already done all of the mechanics, and I'm not really going to give all of my secrets away on the mechanics and things like that, but basically we just have some floral foam here. I've hidden all of that with some burlap, and I've added a little hanger, and then I hid my floral foam with some moss. So that's basically the long and short of it. If you want a lot of the details about where I buy the lassos, the authentic lassos, the supplies that I use to make these wreaths, like a full supply list, literally supply by item with coupon codes, and then a step-by-step instructional tutorial that shows you exactly how I buy my lassos, I make my base, and how I hide all the mechanics. I have an Etsy tutorial for that. It's $17.99, and it's 2.5 hours of step-by-step content. So I promise you it's a lot of detail. So that's where I cover a lot of this stuff. But we're just going to go in and make it pretty, and you can certainly use any of your tips that you have on how to adhere florals to just about anything, right? So, hi Michelle, what's up? Hey Asia, what are you doing, girl? What's you doing? You've been doing all the things. I'm so proud of you. We doing the hard stuffs, lady. So, hi Lynn, how are you? Lynn's Sherrod's Wreath. So thanks for being here, Lynn. How are you? And then, is that Melissa? Is that my Mel? What are you doing, Mel? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better? I got some Surrey Circle Home goodness up in her. I'll give you 3 guesses of what might be on my table. Right? Do you have to? All right. Well, listen. Come on in, and if it's been a rough week, raise your hand. And if you're ready to just learn a little something or just watch, play with flowers, raise your hand. Right? We're gonna make a little something fun, right? And it's for a friend, so I love when it's gift giving. So, there we go. Yes, they're exhausted, I know, girl, you gonna sleep like a baby tonight? I'm doing good, Michelle. Thanks for asking. How are you doing, girl? I can't wait to see you. I cannot wait to see you in a few weeks. Eileen, what is up, my friend? Girl, I've loved your little potions. I wish we had I wish I knew you were doing those sooner, because I would have bought them for you for some Halloween makes. I love them. They were stinking adorable, girl. you put that on your YouTube channel. Friends, you want to make some fake, what is it, I never can say this word right. Can anybody else, like, does anybody else really say this word well? Apocryphy. I don't know. I can't say it. Abercrombie and Fitch. Sing the song LFO, you know. New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits. Chinese food makes me sick. Put the rest of the song in the comments. You can't get your life together. You still have to decorate. Oh, well. Oh, thanks. I got this from a local boutique here. My bonus mom, my stepmom, she gives me a gift card. We give each other gift cards on our birthdays to each other to this boutique because we love it. And I got this shirt in there for the last time she got me one. So this is just a little, some hanging ivy that I got on clearance at the Hobby Lobby. And this is what we're going to use to make the length. And the reason that I chose this is because the friend that I'm making it for, she's a bit like, she likes, you know, she's kind of like me, she likes a little edgy, you know, and so I like that it's different and it has that kind of color of sage green that's going to go really nicely with the colors that she likes. So we're going to make this long with that, and I'm just dipping this in my hot glue and going right into my floral foam, right, and making it nice and full. Now this was a bush that only had like basically 3 cuts on it, which is fine. So I got 2 down here. I'm going to do 1 up here. So there's at least something coming up out of the top of the wreath. And that will all eventually kind of stay in there with all the other things that we're adding. So this is what we've got so far, and this is how it will hang. Now remember, there will be other florals and things like that. We can also use like a U-pin or some floral wire if this gets a little too dangly. All right, so now I'm not going to do a ton of greening up before I go in with the flowers, because really there's not, you know, we're not dealing with a lot of real estate here, and so once you go in with the flowers and the ribbon, you pretty much have this made. You and your boss, you and your bonus mom give you Pandora. Oh, I love that, Asia, that you two have something too. Yeah. My bonus mom, she's a, so she does love crafting. She's a scrapbooker, and so she has made beautiful scrapbooks for all my kids, and I am not a scrapbooker. So I love that, right? Because she complements like where I don't do, she does. And then, of course, she comes to a lot of my in-person classes, and she just loves that kind of stuff. She loves holiday decorating. She's my perfect person. As Serena would say, she's my what is it she calls it? Something Sally, I think it is. Something Sally, I think it is. But anyway, yeah, she's my perfect customer. She's retired. She has disposable income. She loves holiday decorating. So, Sally, that's it. It is Sally? I thought it was. Girl, I need me some Serena in my life. I was really hoping that I was going to get to meet her at the Candy Retreat, but I think her son has a band recital, which family comes first. So it's a total good reason, absolutely. So I'm just using some black phoenix fern. So a part of boho does not mean you have to use pampas, and I've said this before. Boho is really, the meaning of it is just really an eclectic accumulation and or combination of things of maybe different ethnicities, cultures, textures, styles, maybe phases of you know how like, you know, you had like retro and then you kind of move into like, you know, another phase of design. So it can be, you know, just a mashup of all those things. And that's what I love about it. There's no rules, no rules. So you don't have to use pampas for it to be boho. That's what I want you to know, because pampas can be a little intimidating. And that things like this that just give like a really nice airy movement and just nice flow, that's really, and you're just mixing things up, that's really the authentic boho style, right? So don't get caught up in everything having to be, you know, because we see a lot of boho and then it's painted with pampas. And pampas is beautiful and is a staple of boho, but it isn't all. So I just wanted to make sure I kind of say that. Serena is awesome. Eileen, I feel like maybe you need to also come. So this is just some eucalyptus. I'm just going with a lot of the sages. I think maybe you need to also come to Savannah. You know, I'm driving, so if you want to come to Maryland and meet Selena and I, you can ride with us. I think maybe you need a little, like, you know, I know. I can't wait. It's been, yeah, you know, work's been hectic and life's been hectic and hi. Hey Lois, what are you doing? What you doing, wild child? You wish you're difficult, to get coverage. I mean, can you be sick? I mean, I hate when that happens, but it does happen. I mean, I am that friend. I am that friend that most bosses probably are like, I don't want you to have that kind of friend. So I just, I do that every time with that stinking fan. So I just went around a little bit with the eucalyptus, right? Yeah, I'm totally okay. It was just the little bush went in the fan and it scared me. Thanks for checking though. You check on me. Well, yeah, okay. All right, let's go in a little bit up here. Hey, Sandy, what's up? How are you? Wait, Sandy, weren't you just buying things in Dylan's thing? I've looked. If I didn't have this to do right here, I'd have been all up in that sale. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be so good. Asia did this workshop. She said, use what you had. I said, okay, because I got a lot. I got a lot. Right? You were looking. I know. He had good stuff. That tobacco basket was gorgeous. Great prices. Yes, that I was like, what? That was a bottomless. All right. So I just added a little bit of this like seeded grass, just again to add a little bit something else that's not black, not necessarily sage green, and has some movement, right? Some lightness to it. It's mainly making, oh, you're mainly, Sandy, what's your page? I didn't know that. I love earrings. I love beaded earrings. I would like to buy from you. Give me all the details. Have I asked you this before? Because I just had deja vu. But I would love to. I love earrings. Give me the goods. Asia loves earrings. Have you seen Asia's earrings? Give us the deets. All right. We're going in. We're going in with some color. Okay? We're going in. Let's start with this. Oh, you got your eye. You got your eye on me. Okay, I like that. Hey, who won the free ticket to the retreat? I didn't even see who won it. The one that Miss Sandy had redrawn. Sandy Kelly. You don't have a page, you're on disability, so you don't. Oh, okay. Well, send me a message. Either my personal my personal Facebook or my business. Remember, like business, like as a business page, I can't message you. But yeah, so I would love to see what you made. Like, show me. I love beads. All right, we're gonna go in. I'm gonna make a little bit of kind of like some of the flowers up here. And then I do want a bow in this area, so I'm not gonna go crazy, but we are gonna kind of set the tone here with our flowers, right? Now I'm giving some of this some height, and I want to work in just a little bit of green just to have something else of another color in here. Actually, I'm going to cut that a little bit shorter. And I'm just dipping this in my glue pan off to the side. I know you can't see that. Okay, so we've got some dahlias and black peony. So I love that. All right, so I'm going to work this up at the top. I'm going to keep most of its length. Just something to be a nice little bridge between the flowers and the greenery, right? That's pretty. All right, let's keep this cut over here because it's going to be much the same. Okay, and this one, I want this one. So on these bushes, when you get these little other picks, I love using them and working them in. Okay, now I have these little succulents here that I thought would be a nice little added surprise. So let's work these in too. You love the colors, I bet you do. Somebody told me that you love these colors. Somebody told me that. I'm going right over here next to the black peony with that succulent. And it has a thick stem, so I'm gonna have to muscle this into the floral foam. Okay. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I need a hole. I think I'm gonna muscle it in there. My gracious. All right, hold on. I don't think I picked a spot that had quite enough. There we go. Yes. No. Hold on. Hold on. I just took some of the moss off. All right, we're gonna have to go a little higher up. I'm actually gonna pick this just so I can get right in there. Maybe this can give me a nice little pilot. There we go. Muy BadA. Make sure it's like in there. I have a problem. Yes, I know. I know. All right. Now, let's see. I'm going to go in. I'm going to make my bow really quick. All right. So, I was really gangbuster for this, but I don't love this right now. Hold. I don't love this. It's not the right blue, but it was good in theory because my girl, she's like a wow. She likes animal print. So, hold on. Ooh. Let's go with this one. Let's go with that. And then that changes up this. I don't want this. I want... I'm shopping for my ribbon wall. Sorry, YouTube. You know, normally I come on here and I'm uber prepared, but I'm shopping. All right, I know what I got. I got it. Okay, we're changing up. Curveball. That just did not look right, but this looks fabulous, right? Ah, now I'm excited. Patricia, what is up, my girl? so happy for you. My friend Patricia, she's teaching. She's doing so good. She's so happy. Is it perfect? Yeah, that was just a not. I mean, that other ribbon was really good in theory until I had it in there, and then I was like, wait a minute. That does not really match. All right, we're gonna do a 3-loop bow because I've been digging the little odd number of loops. I've been talking about how my friend Kara got me into that. All right, so, and I like my tails different lengths. So one shorter, one longer. And then let's go in with that blue. It's gonna match just perfectly with that. His ribbon choices. I just, you know, like I had to remix. You know, look, we have all done this. We all do it with our outfits. How many times do we get our outfits on and together and we're like, man, this shirt don't look right with these shoes. All right, and then what do you change? Normally I change the shirt. So when that happens to you, are you a shoe changer or a shirt changer? Because normally the shoes for me are everything. Like normally I plan everything around them shoes. Them shoes, they ain't going nowhere. I will walk out of the house with bib overalls on, with a onesie jam on, just to keep the same shoes. So this is what we're going with. All right, so this is what you call a calamity. This is a calamity. I thought I was, oh, there it is. I was like, wait a minute. I thought I was well prepared. I was. I was. I'm a shirt changer, but the shoes have to match. Okay. So my friend Amber with Crazy Crafter Mama, she makes, she does like the shirts, she does the bleaching and oh gosh, I'm gonna say it wrong, but you know, like the printing and all of that. I don't, you know. And then she does the tumblers and all that. Her tumbler, her shirt, and her bag all have to match. I love her so much. Like when she's doing her tumbler Tuesday and she's showing off her tumblers, and she'll be like, "Oh my gosh, I have a shirt to match this." Like she means that, like because that's her business, you know, and that's her brand, and I love that. All right, look at this fabulousness. I'm gonna show you in a hot second. Look at that. And then these tails, you know we're gonna do something amazing. All right, let's give that a little dip of glue. Let's go in here, right here. I want it a little towards the inside, but kind of in the center. Oh my word. Oh my word. I hope my friend loves this. You've never seen the 3-loop bow? That's wicked cool. My friend Kara with the Craft Junkie, that's my girl. Love her. Crazy, crazy talented. The Craft Junkie. Check her out. And whenever I see her, I always say, Kara! Because that's like our internal thing that she always says, Heather! Right? So that's our thing. But she got me into the odd loop bow, y'all, the 3-loop bow, and I flippin' love it. And why not, right? Because we love all the like 3 things in design, right? Like making the triangle and the 3 things and the thing and the thing. So why would this be any different? It shan't. It shan't. You're a shirt. Oh wait, I read that way. The shirt changer. All right, so I've gone kind of on the angle, on the diagonal there with the color choices, and I'm gonna go on this side with this one, and keep it a little bit long, so you can see it under the ribbons, and then We'll go in down here and we'll put another one on that side. So it's just nice and nestled in there with a bunch of flowers, which I want some flowers to hug me, so. Right? All right. So that looks good. And then we'll put this cream right in between the two of them. If Stephanie with Honey and Bear was here, Honey and Bear Create, she would be proud of me for using the leaves. So tell Lois, tell her I use the leaves. She's usually like, Heather. I'm like, I know. Okay, I'm gonna hold this up in a second, but we're gonna put something in this bow. And I think I'm gonna use one of these that I had clipped off, and then we'll put the other one down here. So what I do with the bow is I find a spot to put it in, either above it, below it, next to it, like that. I keep the stem long. I put it in the foam, but then I bend it around to make it look like it's coming out of the bow, but it's actually, in fact, in the foam. So it's like an optical illusion. It's certainly not, it's just bending floral wire. But it made me feel really good, like Chris Angel-esque. All right, we're gonna go just underneath of that black peony with this one, just to add a nice little transition, just like we did at the top. And then we're gonna take a look at this, and all we have left to do is adding in some of this little filler to just fill in our gaps and give a little bit of spacing and separation in between our flowers. And we're gonna do it with some of this ruscus and some of this Spanish moss. The Spanish moss is a nice cool gray, which will offset these colors and just make everything pop. And then that ruscus is like a nice sagey green, so it'll be another color. So look at that, that easy, this came together. And I still have to work on the ribbon tails, so we're not done on that. Okay. All right. So beautiful. Well, I'm glad that you love it, because I don't know if you figured it out, but this is for you. This is for you. I know that you have been loving my lasso wreaths, and so I reached out to your girl Stephanie and said, "What favorite colors?" And so this is for you. I'm gonna be sending this to you. Be boxing it up tomorrow. And I just want to tell you, I love all the things that you do for our community, all of the fundraisers. And you really showed me who you are in your heart when you helped the little girl who is the family of the wife of your ex-husband. So, like, think about that out loud, friends. How many people do we know that can't even co-parent well with somebody? And then you've got someone here who, you know, they have a blended family, and her ex's new wife, her family, a child gets very ill, and what does Lois say? Hold my glue gun, my glue tool, let me call up my craft peoples, because that's what we do. We help people. So I was like, she needs somebody to give her a little something back too. So I see you. I love you. You didn't? I didn't know you didn't. Yeah, this is for you. So, all right, got these curls done. Now we just need a little bit of this ruscus and a little bit of this Spanish moss, and that's it. All right. You got a good friend in Stephanie too. That girl loves you. I love your friendship, the two of you. You're just adorable. I just love you back. All right, let's go in here and fill in just a little. So what I mean by like separating some of our florals, right? So you've got the two flowers touching up. So just giving them a little bit of a break. Ah, come on. There we go. Where you get a little bit of greenery in between, and something so simple adds and makes things pop so much. You'd be surprised. So just like right here, where these are matching up, just give a little bit of a greenery in between, and it just makes things look just almost, well, like you're building out a bouquet. Like if you've ever looked at a bride's bouquet, if you've ever noticed, in between each of the flowers, there's some kind of an element of like a greenery, or maybe like pearls or something. There's something in between all the little blooms, and that's what makes your eye be able to see all of it. All right, whoop, sorry about that. All right, let's do a couple more pieces of this, and then we'll go in with that moss. We don't have much real estate left, which is a beauty of these little lasso wreaths. They are very easy to make look pretty and full. You don't need a ton of product like you do when you're making a big old wreath. All right, so in there, and then, so the other thing is to look at all angles of your make, because you don't know how someone's going to see this. Like, I don't know, maybe Lois will hang this inside her home. What if it's like above her couch or something and somebody can look up at it, right? I don't want them to see any bald spots, or to be able to look directly in and see any of the moss, right? I want it to be a nice full piece. All right, so we got just a couple of areas left, so let's use this moss, because this gray is going to be another one of those colors that makes all the other colors just go, wow! Hey, Stephanie. Patricia is nothing you wouldn't do, and I know that because I know your heart too, girl, and I know what you do and give. You're amazing. Like, I know sometimes, you know, our little community, there can be some shenanigans and some kind of ugly something going on, and I don't know, it just seems like it just happens, right? But underneath all of that is a whole lot of beautiful crap going on that people don't really talk a whole lot about. So it's up to those of us that do know it to, you know, just say a little "I see you," so people keep doing it. It's easy to feel like you're always pouring into others, and it's not always reciprocated. Not saying by any means that, no, I'm not saying, I meant just it happens in life, right? And I don't want anybody that has that kind of a giving heart to feel that way. So if I can do a little something, I will. I can't do much, but I can do a little something. You're donating. Oh, you are. I love that. I love giving too. I love giving too. Feels really good, doesn't it? Feels so good. Feels as good as it does when you're making money. To me, it does. It does. It feels as good. All right. I love this. Lois, I don't know how you feel about it, but listen, baby, I love her. I love her. I'm gonna keep looking at her. The only thing I might do is take a couple of pieces of phoenix fern and maybe like pop it a little bit more, but I have to get it on a wreath stand to kind of really see how it looks against a wall and a door. So you see how you can see these little airy pieces? When you get it up against something and you can really see if there's holes. So I'm gonna do that. And then what you'll see on the thumbnail will be the finished photo. So you just saw us that quickly put together a lasso wreath. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's all teals, blacks, and you've got some of the greens, sage greens, and so it's a lot of soft colors like that. So I love it. There we go. Hi. Hey, buddy. All right, friends, thanks for joining me. All my friends from the Facebook world's coming
yeah,
over. Hi, Marie.
Are you about to end the recording?
I am. I'm all done.
Well,
What's up?
hi.
Oh, that's Crew. I'm on YouTube tonight.
Okay.
Okay. I love you. Okay. He's so cute. All right. That was a little hi from the Crew dog. All right. Oh, thanks, Sandy. I'll tell him you said hi. He was in his drawer tail, or he would have come on camera. But the child, he wears boxer briefs, so yes, they look like shorts. But the child, this his life. T-shirt and his drawer tail. All right, friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on YouTube. I appreciate you so much. And oh, thank you, and Lori. Hey, it's so good to see you. I'm done, but thank you. But look at what we made. We made a lasso wreath. Isn't it pretty? So, all right, friends. Well, I enjoyed this How to Be a Boho BadA. Don't forget, every Friday night we'll be doing something here, whether it's a video or a live. And I'm going to be doing all kind of boho makes. And in case you're wondering, most of my supplies and things like that, if it doesn't come from like Hobby Lobby, it's coming from my friends Surrey Circle Home and some of my ribbon friends like Big Sugar Creek Farm. So if you're interested in that, you can definitely find their links in my link tree. And with Surrey Circle Home, I have a coupon, which is VV15 to save you 15%. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. See you next Friday. Thanks on How to Be a Boho BadA. Thanks, friends.